Batman 66 is something that I've always hated. Ever since I was a kid, I just could never get into what this Batman represents, everything that comes with it. I know that there are people who grew up on this Batman. They look at Adam West and they say, that's my Batman. That's who I think of when I think of Batman. I don't know how. Let's talk about the Batman 66 movie. Adam West as Batman, look, I know the guy has passed away, and I respect the fact that he was one of the first actors to play Batman in live action, but he's not my Batman. He's not. He's fat, he's out of shape. There's nothing seeing him in this costume that makes me believe that he could go out there, fight crime, save the city, and be a hero. Look, this show wasn't trying to take itself seriously, so sure, there's that. Hell, every time there's a fight scene, you see big words splatter on the screen, like pow, and bang, and smash, and it's nauseating. It really, really is. They're going for parody, they're going for comedic, and I get that. And if this works for you, if this is something that people watch, obviously it is, and enjoy, more power to you. This isn't anything against you. This is just how I feel about it. It's hard for me to watch. It's hard for me to even, for a nostalgic trip, enjoy. I did not grow up on this. I grew up with the Michael Keaton Batman. So this isn't for me, kids. It's not. This guy is not a detective either. It amazes me when people watch the more recent Batman films and they attack Christian Bale's Batman and say he's not a detective, he doesn't do detective work. What detective work does Adam West do? Why don't you get on his case? The only Batman stuff that he has is he has a lot of gadgets. And these gadgets are horrible. They're terrible. It's a joke. Let's talk about that bat shark repellent scene. There's a scene where he shows up in his bat copter and he pulls out a bat ladder. Oh, God. Everything that he has and owns, he puts the word bat in front of it. This shark attacks him and starts biting his leg, so he pulls out shark repellent. He sprays the shark and the shark just explodes. What the F is going on here? How is this funny? How is this amusing? How is this entertaining? Okay, fine. Let's move on to Burt Ward as Robin. I like the idea of Batman and Robin together, Batman having a sidekick, and sure, maybe it's weird that he has this younger kid and he's bringing him along to fight crime, something that's super dangerous, but you see how cheesy this is. You see with his one-liners and his holy G. Willikers Batman. People say it's charming, but I can't get past this terrible outfit. This is horrendous, this outfit and the skimpy shorts, and just what are we going for here? No wonder why there's a bunch of jokes about Batman and Robin and how close they may be. Why would Batman or Alfred pick this outfit out for a young kid? The United Underworld is the villains that we're facing. It's a group compiled by the Joker, the Penguin, the Riddler, and Catwoman. These are obviously Batman's biggest villains from the TV show. And the idea of that sounds cool. The idea of that, of some of Batman's biggest villains, 4 of them, teaming up because they can't stop him by themselves. So let's all do it together. Sure, fine, that's a great idea. But the way how they're used in this movie, wow, woof, is what I say about that. Remember in Batman the Animated Series where they had that episode where all of the villains were playing a card game with each other and talking about their various stories of interacting with Batman? That was more interesting, seeing those characters interact, than it was to see this. I can't get past Cesar Romero's mustache that he was unwilling to shave, and he just put the clown makeup over it to look like the Joker. People actually say this guy is the best Joker of all time. Really? Burgess Meredith and Frank Gorshin, they're good actors in other stuff, but here they're so cheesy. They're so over the top. They're so grating their voice and just how they're portraying these characters. Lee Meriwether replaces Julie Newmar as Catwoman. I know that they say that Julie just wasn't available, but I don't know. I don't buy it. I feel like something else must be up. Julie must have said, I'm so sick of playing this character or doing this show that there's not enough money in the world you could get for me to be on the big screen making a fool out of myself. Lee Meriwether, she's fine. I guess she looks the part, but what they have her doing. Let's talk about how Catwoman goes in disguise as a Soviet journalist because she wants to trick Bruce Wayne and have this whole flirtation with him just to help get him kidnapped. They don't know he's Batman. They just want to use him. And this just makes Batman or Bruce Wayne look stupid, look like a buffoon. Because not only is he being tricked by a woman, but he can't tell that she's Catwoman. What happened to the greatest detective ever? What happened to the smartest hero ever? No, this Batman is dumb. He's an idiot. He's easily tricked and fooled by anyone that bats an eye at him. In fact, there's a moment where when Bruce Wayne realizes that she's really Catwoman, he's legitimately brokenhearted. He's upset. He actually thought that this was a woman that he was going to settle down with and have a relationship with after one date. My God. No wonder why in the newer versions of Batman, he never has a solid, real relationship. This big ongoing joke of Batman and Robin being caught in these traps and constantly having to get out of it and finding these dumb ass ways of getting out of it was so tired. I know that almost every episode had a cliffhanger or had moments of this, but come on, let's do something different. Let's do something original. People actually enjoy this stuff. The villains turn these council members into dust. That's their whole plot. They made this weapon that turns people into dust, and this is what we're doing with this movie. This is the script that somebody wrote down and producers read and said, yeah, that'll work. Look, I know it's parody, I know it's a joke, but a movie like this and a TV show like Batman 66 is probably the sole reason why people didn't take superhero movies seriously for so long, why people don't take comic books in general seriously for so long, and why even people to this day, critics, people who probably grew up with this stuff, don't take superhero movies seriously. Why the Academy doesn't take superhero movies seriously is because they grew up on this stuff. This is what they think of when they think of superheroes. Guys in tights trying to get rid of a bomb because, that's hilarious. That's funny. Of course, we get to the end of this craptacular, this crap fest. Batman and Robin are able to restore the dust back into humans, which, how the hell does that work? Well, they're Batman and Robin. They can do anything. They can do anything that the script puts in front of them. They can just pull it off. Even though when they bring them back, each member, they have swapped languages and swapped mannerisms, so they're not exactly right, but they just leave. They say, well, at least they're back to human. See you later. Wow. What a big old waste of time. I will never watch this again. I can't ever watch this again. I can't believe I sat here and rewatched it for the purpose of an unholy rant. It was terrible. It was awful. And it's, without a doubt, in my opinion, the worst Batman film that's ever been made. Yes, worse than Batman and Robin, worse than anything else that you can think of, Justice League, BVS, anything that people crap on nowadays. No, this is the bottom of the barrel. This is some of the worst steaming, stinking pile of crap ever. So guys, let me know in the comments below, what do you think of Batman 66? Am I being too harsh? Did you grow up on it? Is this your Batman? Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!